So the question is all pairs shortest path. We will solve this question using Floyd-Warshall's algorithm. In this question, we have to find the shortest distance of every vertex of a graph from all other vertices. In Dijkstra's algorithm, we were finding the shortest path of every vertex from a single vertex. But in this problem, we are going to find the shortest distance of every vertex from each and every other vertices. So let us consider a simple example. This is a graph with vertices 1, 2 and 3. So from 1 to 3, if we take the direct edge, that is 1, 3, then the distance is going to be 10. But we can see that there is also a path from via 2 which connects to 3. So if we move from 1 to 2 and then 2 to 3, then the distance is going to be 5, which is smaller than 10. So this is the simple working of Floyd's algorithm. So the distance of 1 to 3 is going to be 5, that is via 2. So let us consider a bigger example. This is a graph with vertex 1, 2, 3, 4 and the weight of every edge is given. So what we are going to do is, in this case from 2 to 1, the distance is 8. But is there any other way through which we can go from 2 to 1 and the distance would be smaller than 8? So we can see that yes, there is another way, that is via 3. So if we move from 2 to 3 and then 3 to 1, then the combined length is going to be 7, which is smaller than 8. So this Floyd algorithm is going to give us the minimum distance of every vertex from every vertex. So what we are going to do is, we will iterate through each and every vertex, and we will just, for example, for the first iteration, what we are going to do is, we will put this first row as constant and this first column as constant, and then we are going to run Floyd's algorithm in the rest of the matrix. So let us see this example. So now we have taken the first row and first column as constant, and also we have taken the diagonal elements as 0 because there are no self loops. So now the first element to be filled is a1 2, 3. So we can see that for a1 2, 3, we are going to take the minimum of a0 2, 3 or a0 2, 1 plus a0 1, 2. This is because we are checking that if there is any adult path via 1 to reach from 2 to 3. So a0 2, 3, that is 2. Now a0 2, 1, that is 8. a0 1, 2, that is infinite. So the minimum of these two is going to be 2. So we will put 2 over there. So now let's move to the next a1 2, 4. So what's the previous value from a1 2, 4? That is infinite. And what is going to be our next one? That is via 1. So 2, 1 is 8 and 1, 4 is 7. So that is going to be 7 plus 4, 7 plus 8, that is 15, which is less than infinite. So we will take the minimum of infinite and 15 and we will put 15 over there. Similarly for all these cells, so I have done this. Now it was our first iteration. We will repeat this process n times, that is n is a number of vertices. So for a1 we were taking the help of a0 matrix, but for a2 we are going to take the help of a1 matrix. So similarly in a2 also we are going to put the second column row and second column constant and the diagonal as 0. So we are going to fill this 3, that is 1, 3. So direct is infinite. If we go via 2, then 1, 2 is 3 and 2, 3 is 2, that is 3 plus 2 5, which is less than infinite. So we are going to put 5 over here. So 5. Similarly in all the other cells also we are going to do the same. So now moving further for a3. For a3 we are going to take help from a2 and we'll fill the a3 table. And similarly for the a4 also we are going to do the same. So by doing this we came to a conclusion that we are using a simple formula that is AK. K is the number of the adjacency matrix. So for kth adjacency matrix, the ij position of kth adjacency matrix is going to be the minimum of k minus 1 I comma j a k minus 1 ij comma a k minus 1 I k plus kj. Here it is going to be k minus 1, not 0. So after we get all the 4 adjacency matrix, the fourth one is going to be our solution. So in the coding part of this algorithm, we are going to use this similar formula. That is, we are going to use two nested for loops from I1 to n and j from 1 to n, and we will put ij as minimum of aij comma aik plus akj. And also we are going to repeat this process n number of times. That is the number of vertices. So what is going to be the time complexity of this Freud's algorithm? That is going to be O of v cubed, where v is the vertices of the graph. So now let's move towards the coding part. So we will start by importing the scanner class and some of the globally declared variables that are an integer n, a final integer infinity, which is 999, and a 2D array dmat. Now we will make a constructor of this class which will take an argument n, and this constructor will initialize the dmat to n plus 1 rows and n plus 1 columns. Then in our Floyd compute method, we will take the adjacency matrix as argument and will make dmat equals to adjacency matrix. Then this method is going to run the nested for loop as explained before. If you haven't seen, then please check at this time. After that, we will print the final matrix and we'll get the answer. Our main method is simple. We will just take the input and call our Floyd compute method. Also, I have to correct some simple mistakes which I did while writing the code. And now done, we will give the inputs and this is going to be our result. So if you like the video, please do share, like and subscribe. Thank you.